was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father. I wish I'd known. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. Cunning warrior. I understand you've become quite a good pilot yourself. So, which reminds me, I have something here for you. Your father wanted you to have this when you were old enough. From the Clone Wars? Yes.
Hey guys, let's get into it. It's been a minute, but yeah, been real busy lately, so haven't been able to do it, and a lot of it is just laziness. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. I don't remember which one this was. Actually, no, not that one. Not that one. I think this is my personal. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I guess it was this one. Actually, no. I don't remember. Guys, it's been too long. Okay. I guess we're doing this one. And then we'll see if it, and then we'll see if it, sorry, I'm checking to make sure everything's running correctly. I guess we'll see if it's the right one or not when we get into it. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. It's been a hot second. How do I play this game? How long has it been? I haven't played this since, I think I maybe played it once. Why are we sparkling?
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6, and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long.
Yet these tieflings pretty sure Crash is a path to a cure.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable. Books are fallible, as are those who write it. That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Come on. It isn't that large.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Okay, continuing on. Whatever that was that we were doing.
I have to keep going.
Keep going. Yes. The hollow. I really don't remember. I think we had just gotten here. We didn't. I don't think I had played for that long.
Right.
You know. But
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
what do you
Just
say?
some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Oh, bit of this, bit of that. This I never really fully understood. I feel like maybe I did. On a human skull? That might be pretty cool. Shadowheart, Asterion, and Lae'zel have like nothing. Do you have? That would be really helpful to have. But Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you gain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit. That's pretty good. 1 less bludgeoning. Ring of Flinging. Where are you? The bonus to throw damage. What's this? Gloves of Beast Snaring. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, please. Alpha's been refused. I take that out. That. How about that? No. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, now we're just gonna go to trade. I'm gonna buy them. If I can. I don't have enough gold. Dang it.
What's next?
Sylvanas, guide your...
Yeah.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I will try.
We're exposed now.
Do my best. What she got? Got some soup over here.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
I thought we'd break it. Reminds me of home.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
I've always been on.
That doesn't mean it's behind us, though, does it?
Absolutely not.
Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. That oak bucket.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Oh, what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong. I swear.
As you wish, Petal.
Everything's fine.
Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
No, nothing. For
Nay,
now.
bother, love. Come back anytime.
Actually, do you have health potions?
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Nay, bother.
Potion of greater healing. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. How much gold do I have? I have 0 gold? How do I have 0 gold?
Take care now, sweetie.
Your entire body.
Who has all my gold? Why? How do I have no... What? Incredible. Incredible. I don't know how that happened. I have absolutely no idea how that's happened.
Take your time.
No word from the scouts yet.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Have you spoken to Korga?
Oh.
Of course, you have your own business. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
Right.
Better not be cursed.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Hi, the Metal Gladiator. I know you can't hear me right now, but if you watch it later, just know I said hi.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger. Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Right, okay. Alright. Okie dokie.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes. And I suggest you do as she says.
Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Swing and swing and...
Gods, deliver me.
Come. Step. Parry. Strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Have you tried hitting the target? I don't remember which one of these I have better. So we're gonna do athletics. Guidance. Oh, yeah. Oh no, this is bad. I've got a -1. Alright. Well, fingers crossed. No, don't think. Didn't quite. That sucks. Alright.
Alright, so like this. Step, step, swivel. Ah! I think you made it worse. Keep the advice to yourself next time.
Wait, I was just trying to...
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Goldsmith.
The way. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
What happened to Will? He's fighting the Invisible Man.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yep. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
What's an advocate? Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking for the cure to this infection.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But
Fair.
I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Definitely a word for it.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
All right. Meet me at camp. Oh, this is nice. This is a update. Used to just have to send them to camp. When you go to camp to switch them out. I can just do this. That's much better. I like it a lot, actually. I don't know how long that's been an update, because I haven't played this in a while, but yeah.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Sound good? He was there. I don't know why. I couldn't see him. Weird. Right. Okay. Oh, Lays have lost it to me.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
What happens next?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
What did you say? Tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay. We shall continue on. Shadowheart, what do you feel about...
The Blade of Frontiers.
Yeah, him.
Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Let's continue on, shall we? Forward.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
was the Skyrim bear sound. They used the same one. I love that. It's the same. Sorry. I always that.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Well, lucky me. Lay one on. Hello.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no?
Yep.
When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
Sure did.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
That's my alarm. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's no overstating my disinterest. I've no time for questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine, ask a question.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
I have two bard options. Classic raid game, complete with lasher and smattering of booyahs. Or, didn't you see that tentacle ship? It was an illicit invasion force. Fourth force. The goblins were being controlled. I think I'll go with raid game. Classic raid game, complete with lasher and smattering of booyahs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still,
Yes.
there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a martial hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Matter. How has Maglabiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Okay, well, that was quite interesting. Definitely. I have breast.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Poison? What's the girl's actual cry?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Let's see what we got. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? Usually, typically, I try to go with their class because it makes the most sense for their character. Sometimes what I have in my head for their character doesn't agree with, so sometimes I don't. But here, I can go ahead with and I failed. I've never failed this before. I'm really not sure what's gonna happen. Actually, I'm gonna use inspiration because I don't want this child to die. We're good. I don't know if the child dies or not, but I
The
really
words of the Tree Father,
don't want that.
spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me.
Sifisif.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
What's up with Shadow Heart?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. What's the story with that artifact?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
We went through this
Just forget you ever saw it.
So I apologize if you're seeing this again if you're seeing this again.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if we What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us not to stay together. We get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Friend. Lover.
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Fair enough, fair enough. How am I holding up in your estimation?
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
I suppose not, but... We just have to rely on each other. Easier if we know each other as well.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Well, okay. Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
I'm sure we will. Now, continuing on to more pressing matters. Wrath, how are things?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kolga seems treacherous. If I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures.
Well, I'm glad I
We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Killed, yeah. Kolga seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halcyon. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
I'm looking for Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanas wants.
Kolga.
Go on.
Tell me what you know.
Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster with a threatened child. Honestly, I just want to see what would happen. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This right must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the Grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
In my head. You know, it's really not the best. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Right. Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne. Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turned to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Getting a little bit of lore. I don't know a lot about Faerun lore.
By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
I play a lot of D&D. I haven't played it recently, but I've played a lot. But whenever I've played, it's always been homebrew stuff. It's never been like actual lore from Faerun and everything. So I don't really know a whole lot of Faerun lore and all that stuff. I read the first book in forget the name of the book and the book series, but Dritz-Door. I read that first book. That was pretty good, but that's about all I got.
I see you.
I mean, it's interesting.
Just give me a moment.
Whenever I play D&D, I just enjoy making my own stories or playing other people's original stories more than having to rely on the lore. Now, if I knew the lore better, then I would probably enjoy playing that a lot. But I don't know the lore very well. I don't really feel like... I feel like I would enjoy learning the lore better if I was playing someone else's game that plays in Faerun and gave me the lore and stuff than I would playing, making my own, trying to learn all of it and then making my own ways after that. And I know there's modules, and I played the modules, but they don't give you a whole lot of lore in those, based off of what I played. But yeah, anyway. Is there, wait, patient.
This medicat.
Wait.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know, what other kinds are there? It's not like a frog. What other kinds are there? I mean, it's not like a frog up to my arm.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Might be able to help. I guess I'll risk my life. I might. I don't really have many choices now, do I?
There's something in that vessel.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Why did she turn to her specifically to say that? Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. An intellect or Aura spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Funny story that, I was kidnapped. And I was on a mind flare ship. So.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Thought you could cure me. What about that branch?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Do you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Oh. Go and get him. You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good to me. Alright. I'll find out.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Pressing the button. I don't know. Anyway. I think they're up here, if I remember correctly. Yes. This is where they are.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What did that poor instrument ever do to you? You're butchering it.
You think I don't know that?
Sorry. Well, I don't know. Perhaps the lute had it coming.
Yes, it's led quite a life of crime. I'm simply putting it out of its misery by slowly killing it with this song. Ugh. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. First things first. What's this song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
It's probably one of the best songs that came out of this game. But the whole soundtrack to this game is just so good. Really good. I don't have anything else to comment. I'm just scared that if I don't talk during this, it's gonna take me down. I don't want that to happen. So yeah, it's a really good song. And the visuals are nice too. Beautiful.
Sorry.
That song was beautiful. Worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sorry, I'm doing it. Just checking something. Continuing on. come up with fine tribute to her pottery and unique tale of woe these days. Well, okay. Don't be so rude. Jeez. Yeah, let's go. Teacher would be
She'd
proud.
yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
I think if you have speak of animals when you talk to these squirrels, they talk about how terrible her singing and playing is, and it's just awful, which is hilarious. Anyway. I think there is some more stuff to do down this way after the game saves. Yeah. More singing. The elevator is not to sing nighttime.
Listen.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
I've never done this before, so we'll see how this.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Ouch, my ears! Wait, why am I wet? No!
Lae'zel, what are you doing? Is Lae'zel the only one who's... Yup, looks like it. Oh man, you did it again. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. There we go. Okay.
Fall, damn you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Yes. Let's.
for a new approach.
Okay, go. Did I just waste my turn? Yes, I did. Dang.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Vicious mockery, bardic inspiration, true strike, bane. Well, had to give it a try.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
Shall we cut and run?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Hey, you! You're done, pretty and sensitive to it.
I will have your head, Harpy.
Swift and lethal.
I certainly hope you are close enough. I don't have it. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't have any bonus actions? What? Oh, I don't have any spell slots left. Dang. Lae'zel might
Death's
die.
cold grip.
Lae'zel just might.
Moving. On the hunt.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
What happened?
I've never had this turn out as bad. I don't know why. I didn't realize I was low on spell slots before I got there.
There's blood in the air.
You're gonna drown.
They won't know what they...
Shadowheart, please.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And you can't go over there either.
I'll strike you down.
I'll skin you alive, you foul wretch!
Still breathing, despite everything.
He's all died. Dang it. Just got. What's that mean?
Let's have some fun. Make it hurt. Quickly.
No choice but to keep going.
Can't do anything. I keep missing. At least they keep missing too. Thank goodness you rolled.
Got to focus.
So much for peace.
There we go. There we go. We might be okay. We might. Just might.
Can't slow down.
Shall we dance?
Still can't believe you lost those dragons quite good, man.
Light on my feet.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Interesting. Okay.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Sensing a bit of sarcasm. We need to camp. Because we're all...
Very well.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We hardly know each other.
You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
I mean, we are traveling together, so yes, we will.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
So bad.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own.
Unified the tears.
Look above.
Sky,
Watch the
stars,
moon cross
obviously.
the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine, in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Makes no sense. But why haven't we?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
So what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Ooh.
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. Just immiserate that in there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Here we go.
Did we do that? Did I not do that? See what we I don't remember a thing we did. That's why I didn't do that. So, oops. I didn't do anything. I think all we did was make my character get through the crash and then get to the place, and that was it. I think we did it. Yes. That's why I accepted the part.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
That apparently is this relationship. And I can't move to someone. Then I
fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What your mother and I have done.
So maybe we can.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone!
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. I think that ship's an invasion force. Run while you can. Trap you, you liar. And you'll spend an eternity on this ship.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Yeah, I was just thinking I kinda needed the experience. And the money. That's it's fine. Anyway. Shall we have a bit of a stroll?
Be quick.
Why didn't you just set yourself on fire? You too. Oh. Right, that's never happened before. Okay.
On my way.
Moving.
Can you jump where you won't be on fire? No, so I guess I'm dead.
What's hiding here?
Can we get some gold, please? Would be great. We could get some gold. Let's level up, shall we? And also insight, because why not? Out of daggers is pretty good. Speak with animals is pretty good. I like having that. Just for fun. Silence is pretty good. Whole person's pretty nice. Eat metal. Let's do whole person. That's useful. There. Cantrip. True Strike is really nice for him. That makes sense for his character, so we'll do that. Spells, charm, color spray, discuss, touches, color, and charm person. Witchbolt pretty good. Yeah. Evasive, you can evade attacks by inflicting disadvantage. Disarm Commander Strike. Sweeping attack. Swing a weapon in the left. Sweeping attack multiple enemies at once. Trip attack. Precision. Let's do precision attack. Oh, I get to do 3. Okay, cool. It's gonna be okay. Let's see. Commander Strike, disarming attack, distracting, de-distracting, and trip attack. Those feel like pretty good ones for her character.
Keep your distance, darling. What can we rescue?
Choose the... yes.
You're mine.
Ha! Stop it. Did I hit him at all?
Let's have a little fun. Yes, here. Now they see me.
Over here! We got company!
Your friends are all dead. Sorry.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Here goes nothing.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Hello, Luffy.
Dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
I don't know why you're barking at me, but okay.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone. mind if I do?
Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay, I'm just taking that. I thought I was just gonna look at it. Alright. Why did you have to get on top of the box to look inside the other box? No. The answer is no, you did not have to. I don't know why you did. Cheese wheel. I love a good cheese wheel. What's in here? Nothing. Looks like a good old thing and nothing.
No handle.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halcyon, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Curious.
I don't know. Probably opened the door. Okay, there's nothing of use in here, I don't think. Could be missing something as far, but I don't ever remember finding anything useful in here, so. And if there is something useful, I've missed it every single time I've played through this, and I'm gonna miss it this time too. It's fine. Dank crypt. Brain, nice. Emerald, nice.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Just a brief respite.
A crooked touch.
Please somebody roll like 30. 29. 30. Success. Wonder what's in there.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, okay, that's this place. Gotcha.
Seems simple enough.
What now? Subtle steps.
Traps.
How considerate.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
We're going to save real quick. Okay, we're good. Hunter's Guide. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against that target gains true strike. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Let's see here.
Traps.
How considerate.
Traps.
How considerate. Let's crack it open. Be careful. There are traps about.
Using up all of my bardic inspiration when I do that.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yes. I didn't know I was doing that.
Something good here, I hope.
That's pretty easy. But now I know.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Never.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Interesting. Okay.
Just avoid that trap.
Trap. Be cautious. Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
It's worth it. Okay, let's fight some ghouls, shall we?
Armed scribes. No sign of a struggle.
Joe, this must be ancient. No one worships the final scribe anymore.
That's curious. Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Still one dwarf in Moria who still draws breath. Miss. Good job, Star.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
Let's end this. Got to press on. Swift and lethal.
Lizelle's gonna dash so that way she can actually get to somebody.
On the move.
They silence. Of course they always silence.
Time to push my luck again. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Can't afford to let up.
good. The silence is gone. Perfect.
Have to keep going.
Okay. That's the best thing she has.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Pommel to the face. Damn. Action surge. Do I not aim to get to you? I might not. I might have just wasted my action surge, actually. Yeah. I think I just wasted my action surge. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Silenced again. Oh, that's why, because Ray Frost. That makes sense. That's why I was slow. Okay, cool.
Keep them guessing.
What now?
This'll be me.
Dang it. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I was thinking I was thinking that you cast it on them and it gives you True Strike. Or gives you advantage instead of casting on an enemy and getting advantage on them type of thing.
Can't give up. Not now. On my way.
Can't do that. Turn on head. I think I was not close enough for that.
Make way.
Time to move.
Another fight. Let's go.
What should I do?
Things are going well.
Got to move.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
No traps, please. What's in here?
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Well, speaking of rest.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
There's a book or something around here. I don't remember where it is or what it does or anything like that. But it's somewhere over here.
Let's see.
Oh wait, there's a... Yeah, right. Hold down control, left control, and it will show you things you may have missed. But don't hit me yet. Oh, yeah, that's not pretty. This is just because I didn't take anything off.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Hold on a second. Nothing of value. Okay. Moving on.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
First time this happened, I was playing with a friend.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me.
And she accidentally opened
Right,
it,
as always.
and we just thought
What a curious way to awaken.
it was hilarious.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question. A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking? A little spirited by the crawling of the tomb bit. What are
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Which only volume is currency that doesn't change. Each trial is a life of infinite value and merits, sacrificing everything. The only life that matters is mine. It depends on the Lord. Life is worth only as much as the legends mean.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
And then just casually strolls out of the building. How's everyone doing with spell slots? You're almost out.
Well, hello.
Blacket's will be done.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end that in today's episode here. I was thinking about just taking a quick break and then continuing on later. But I'm tired. I've had a long day. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end tonight's episode here. I hope to do this again sooner than I did the last time, but yeah, we will see how that goes. Have a good night. I say as I oh, I didn't save that. Oops.